Hey guys, this is Jamie. So today I want to talk about something serious. I talk a lot about serious things, but I wanted to focus on the recent situation in Russia, specifically when it comes to the fact that the Ministry of Justice in Russia recently asked the Supreme Court to see LGBT people as an extremist organization, as if we are an organization. So it does feel really weird. And this past 1st December, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, I want to say that obviously this isn't no shock factor. There have been laws in the past. There have been situations in the past. There was discussion about this passing, and obviously, since the war started, everything has been going completely downhill. In general, LGBT rights around the world are really challenged. People have a massive issue with trans people, and it's obviously spreading to gay people as well. I mean, cis gay people. But yeah, obviously, it's very difficult for us to speak up. And I want to say, like, obviously, me being a Russian speaker, having Russian roots and everything, it's very difficult. Yeah, like, obviously, I have more Ukrainian blood in me. My family fled from Ukraine, but we always spoke Russian, and it's very difficult to have a conversation these days with people. It's just really devastating because I feel like, specifically with the war, already things were obviously very, very tense for God knows how many years between Ukraine and Russia. People were ignoring it. I tried to make videos about it back in the day, but I was literally nobody. I was still nobody on YouTube, but basically. People just ignore things, and I assume this will be ignored even further. But I still wanted to make a video. I do acknowledge it, and I think it's absolutely inhumane, and it's as inhumane as everything that Russia has been doing recently. It really pains me because obviously I already feel like a lot of people are losing their homes on the Ukraine side. Horrendously, people are losing their lives on both sides and their houses. A lot of Russian people as well are also moving out. They're equated to the actions of Z patriots and whatever. When a lot of people don't, being from a certain country or having certain roots doesn't equate that you agree with the government. So yeah, and people seem to not understand that. So obviously a lot of people who I know, who my partner knows, are fleeing Russia for different, well, not different reasons, all for safety and just to survive and be in a place where they are accepted. And it's very difficult right now because the landscape is getting worse when it comes to politics everywhere. It feels like there's just a few countries which are safe to live in, specifically when you're LGBT. And people are really, really hateful. I feel like the more time passes, the more people are hateful. People don't speak up on values. People don't understand that another human being deserves to have rights, just as the one who does have rights have. It absolutely kills me that certain people are supposed to live and thrive and get whatever they want, while others are supposed to think of anything from being seen as a human to surviving. I feel like human life shouldn't be taken as some hierarchy, depending on, do you have money, do you have a social status. I feel like people need to understand that we as people already should have the rights to exist, but that's not the case. And this is a very difficult video to make because it's not something I fully comprehend. There were already laws passed which forbid trans people from, well, existing, transitioning, and etc. in Russia, so obviously there has been a lot of people leaving, and I feel like it makes even further no sense to do LGBT as an extremist group, because I feel like everyone LGBT already left. With the current laws and the current state and the way it's going, you could try to see that maybe Putin is trying to gain more favors, but the religious crowd already supports him, so I just feel like this move is very unnecessary, because certain people just can't move for various reasons, and specifically the fact that the European Union and other countries are banning Russians to enter and live here for asylum or not is a very complicated question. Because where are people who do not support the war? Where are LGBT people supposed to flee to? It's all very difficult. And I do understand that some people can be using the war for good, or like fleeing and then coming back and etc. I just feel like it's not enough of a reason to ban everyone. And in general, there's this discussion, and I feel like the more capitalism stays with us, the more difficult it is to sort of prove that the people who don't take advantage of a certain thing that the government offers outweigh the number of people who play the system. I don't understand why people hoard wealth, why people think that you don't need to give back to society, and on the opposite, they just end up punching everything as a way to de-stress from just hating, or to hate even further. So yeah, to be honest, I don't really know what else to say other than we are living in absolutely horrendous times. I am truly exhausted from this. I know that the internet is mostly news focused on Israel and Palestine, and I fully understand that. Unfortunately, I have the ability to look at many things at once. I truly wish I could laser focus on one thing. So yeah, so I kind of had these past two videos to focus back on the Ukraine war. And I'm really tired of it. I just wish wars would stop. I don't understand how they can benefit anyone. No one's fighting for rights. It's just people killing people at the end of the day. As for everyone else, I truly hope that everyone is making everything possible to stay safe for themselves and for everyone they know. I truly wish for everyone not to hate people, unless obviously they've done you harm, in a very, very significant way. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. As for anyone who's Russian watching these videos and is LGBT, or in general, I do encourage you to move out as soon as possible, take care of yourself, take care of your family. There's not just organizations, but people who are willing to help people who might know solutions, and etc. And I really want everyone to stay safe and not to be a victim just because people think you're different. Because we're all the same, we're all human. Thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like if you want to subscribe and everything. But I think the main thing from this video, I would encourage you to check in if you know anyone Russian speaking, anyone LGBT, to check in with how they're doing. I think that's more important. And share if you want to. I really don't know. I just really wish we just stop hating other than anything else. Thank you.